So you've just gone ahead now and bought yourself the import and export warehouse. However, you don't really know how to go about making the most amount of money with it as possible. Well, in today's video, I'm going to give you tips and also give you a step-by-step guide on how to make the most amount of money possible with your import and export factory. So if this video does go on to help you guys out, or you do just simply enjoy it, remember to click the like button and or subscribe button with the bell notifications on so you don't miss out on future videos or live streams, as I try to live stream at least once or twice a week. However, with all this said and done, let's just get right into the tips and the guide. Now, if you didn't know, the way the import and export system works is you just simply source a vehicle and at random you get a low range, medium range or a high range vehicle. However, you will want to spend a couple good hours filling up your warehouse with low range and medium range vehicles, as if you get about 10 or 12 each of low range and medium range vehicles, every single time you click source, you will always get a high end vehicle, which will be crucial for later parts when we get to the guide. However, this is a major tip I would recommend. So just random hours, you just find yourself not really doing much, just go out, source a couple vehicles and just slowly build up your warehouse. You will also need to own a Terabyte, as we'll be using the client jobs in the Terabyte, and you'll also need to be registered as a CEO while doing this all the time, as you'll be also using the VIP jobs there. However, with all that said, and now you have 10 or 12 low range and medium range vehicles, so every single time you source you get a high end vehicle. Let's get right into the guide. So you're going to want to start off by selling one of your high end vehicles. Simply just select any of them, it doesn't matter, they all sell for the exact same cost. Sell it for the highest cost there and then just get out the warehouse. It doesn't matter what upgrade you do, and then just simply drive without doing as much damage to the car as possible. Do as little damage as possible, as obviously you just make more money, and deliver it to the point. So now that we've delivered a car, there is a 20-minute cooldown until we can sell another one. So all you have to do is just simply spawn in your buzzard or any type of aircraft of your choice. Obviously a buzzard from the CEO interaction menu is obviously the best, as it spawns right next to you, and fly back to the city if you're not already in the middle of the city. And then from here, once you're in the middle of the city, start Headhunter. Now the reason you want to be in the middle of the city when you start Headhunter is simply because if you don't and you're not in the city, then Headhunter can be at the very top of the map and they could be all over the place. If you start it in the city, all of your targets will be in the city and it'll be a very easy mission to complete. So once you've completed Headhunter, all you have to do is spawn in your Terabyte, or what I would recommend is spawning in your Terabyte before you begin this guide and place it somewhere around this area, as this is the best location for your Terabyte. And then simply once you have got inside your Terabyte, select any of the client jobs. However, I would recommend them in this order here, from easiest to the hardest. Obviously, number 4, you might not actually have to do that one, and I selected that as number 4, seeing as it's a pain in the ass to do that mission. So I would recommend starting mission number 1, and then once you come back again, start mission number 2, as the mission number 1 will still have a cooldown by the time you get back here every single time. That is just something you can't avoid. And again, personal preference, if you want to test these missions yourself, you can play them yourself and see which ones you like personally. So start any of these missions and get on your way to the location. Simply complete the mission as normal and just deliver the product to the destination. Now once you've delivered the product, simply head back over to your office. And then once you arrive at the office, head on over to your computer and click on import and export and click source. This is where the first tip comes in, where you have 10 or 12 low range or medium range vehicles, and this is where you will source a high end vehicle every single time. Then simply just go and collect the vehicle and bring it back to your warehouse. And then once you deliver this back to your import and export warehouse, congratulations, you have completed the first section of this guide. As now all you need to do is rinse and repeat what you just did. So once you source this vehicle and you've entered your warehouse, simply go back to your computer and sell another vehicle. If there's a small cooldown that they have to wait, don't worry, just wait it out. That's completely normal for some people to have. They just did it a lot quicker than most people. So then you just follow this entire guide once again. So sell a vehicle, then do a Headhunter or Sightseer if you can't do Headhunter, as this is still the cooldown from your first attempt. However, by the third attempt, Headhunter should be available once again. Then once you've done Headhunter or Sightseer for the CEO contract VIP missions, then go back to your Terabyte and do another mission. Obviously, number 1 that you just did, that's already going to be on a cooldown still, so do number 2 or number 3, or do your own experiments and see which missions you like the most out of the Terabyte. So just keep repeating this process over and over and over again, And then every hour you can do this about 3 times if you're working at max efficiency, which is about $510,000. However, if you have such things as the bunker or MC businesses and stuff like that, like passive income stuff, and also the nightclub, then overall you'll be making about $700,000 every hour. Obviously, when it comes around to sell your bunker or sell your nightclub, then instead of doing the slot in the middle where it's like sell a vehicle, headhunter, sightseer, then simply just replace the headhunter or sightseer mission with the sell mission of your bunker or your nightclub or something like that, and then see how long it took you and see if you can squeeze in another terabyte mission or something like that. And so that is the best way for you guys to earn money with import and export working at max efficiency completely solo. So if this video did help you guys out, then as always leave a comment, as well as that if you have a question, just leave it in the comments. However, I'd recommend reading the comments first before you leave your question, as someone may have the same question as you, so you don't have to wait for me to respond or someone else to respond. But anyways, if this video did help you guys out, then be sure to leave a like on it so other people can find it and help them guys out as well. But also go check some videos because they're plenty more channel for us to go watch. Hope you all have a fan-fucking-tastic rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next one.